It's the Real Street Views TV, baby. Y'all know what it is, man. Real talk with your man, Big Left. Who's in the building, man? I see y'all up in here heavy already, man. Appreciate everybody who's in the building. Love all of y'all, man. Appreciate that. That boy Cassidy, I had to play that. Had to get that on, man. See a lot of heads up in here. So, let me see. Oh, I see my mom's up in here. I love my Gracie. What's up? I see you. Yeah, that was that Cassidy. Yep, that was right, man. We got a dope show lined up, man. Got another dope one. We've been doing some legendary shows, man. They've been real dope. And I definitely appreciate all the legends who be coming through the building and chop it up with me, man. And tonight is going to be another one of the same. You know what I mean? It's no going to be nothing less than one of the best in the building with me today, man. Like I said, man, I got one of the most sought after, and I say one of the most in-demand videographers in New Jersey and in the game, period. Because not only does he do it for the unsigned artist, the artist coming up, he'll make it work for you. But he's also worked with some of the biggest names in the game. Need everybody to definitely stand up and show some love for one of Jersey's finest, man. Rock Davis is in the building with me. My brother.
What up, lad?
What's good with you, man?
How you feeling?
Appreciate you for chopping it up with me, man.
Yeah, come on, man. I was
What's
trying to make
good
it happen.
with
What was that? Today is Thursday. What was that? Tuesday we was trying to make it happen?
Tuesday we was going to do it.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, what happened is I didn't return a text or something. I thought we were still on. It was like 6:06, and I called you. I said, "Oh, yeah." I looked at the text messages and I responded to the one you sent last. So
Yeah, we was chopping it up all the way down to the minute, to the time that we was
yeah,
going to get on. And then somewhere along the line we both went crazy from there. And
yeah, but
we
be
didn't get
like
back.
that. Be like that.
But nah, it's all good, man. I know you
So we
busy. And the
here
beautiful
now.
thing
Yeah,
about it is this is our platform, man. We can do it
that's
how
a
we want
fact.
to do it, what time we want to do it. You know what I mean? We ain't on nobody's time. And also, we just go live on Facebook to have a live studio
Yeah,
audience, just to keep
I
us
love it.
honest. You know what I'm saying? But really, I
Yes,
chop the
sir.
footage up and we, drop it on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah,
We take some nice little sound bites for Instagram and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just building
yeah.
a
That's what I love it.
platform. And then also trying to have a platform for these artists' videos. Because as you know,
Mhm.
they put so much time and money and effort into their videos.
Yes, sir.
And, the video music box in the 106 in Park, it don't really, exist like that no more.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, they're
Think of the past.
there, and a lot of them are like pay to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just to have somebody that's playing your videos on the love, those platforms is not really heavy out there, you know. So we trying to create it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been a beautiful ride this whole time, because I remember when we first started, it was based on 10 slots. Like everybody was shooting videos independently. They were trying to get it on BET 106 in Park. And so if you got a video from somebody, whatever, like it had to be up to par. So we were fortunate enough to kind of be one of those guys that were able to kind of give a high quality video at like a lower rate. And even though if it didn't get to 106 in Park, like it was just the beginning of YouTube as well was coming on. So the awareness got bigger, as we kept doing more and more videos. So these platforms definitely a staple and a catalyst for my career. So I always like to shout out the social medias and the television network and stuff like that because again we gained awareness through those platforms. So we happy to be here with it. 20 years ago, they're still making a living off of it. So it's cool.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you shot videos for everybody who's anybody lately. Just for those who may not know, who are some of the artists that you've worked with that you
Well,
could just call off the
so
top?
so I'm gonna start from the beginning, like just on the independent tip. So my boy Drift, we shot a video for him when he was like on that rap battle joint. He's doing the one project. Yeah. When he was killing them, and I met him, and then we shot a couple of videos. I remember I had like a small little Sony digital 8 camera. It was like trash, but like we shot the video with it, and Like so just think about this, like, you know, they shooting like around the time, I forgot what time this was or whatever, but you got all these big videos on TV, 106 in Park, and Drift got that video play that we shot on this little digital camera on 106 in Park. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see a Freestyle Friday and then you'll see Drift video come on like right after it. But then after that, like a Nelly video come on. I'm like, damn, how I pull that shit off? I always shout out Drift first and foremost, as one of my people that I love, my brother. And and then
Well
I just started doing a
deserved
bunch
too, because
of
he been
independent videos.
grinding.
Yeah. So I'm always indebted to Drift when it comes to somebody like really put me on a big stage early, without even having a big production and things of that nature. And then, you know, when you started like doing like a lot of independent music videos, uh, and then I met a couple of people that's in the industry. One of my big dog, my man Nige Talley was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out the industry, whatever, like a tastemaker kind of guy. Of course, dealing with Naughty by Nature, that was been an amazing experience. Been all over the world with them, doing their videos. A lot of independent artists, but you know, some of the biggest stuff that's relevant. You know, like you know, you got you know, starting from the top, when we think about music videos, we think about all that Diddy stuff, did stuff with Diddy, Nas, Mary J. Blige, Rick Ross, the DJ Khaled's, the Locks, Wu Tang, Redman. Obviously, Redman's one of my favorites. We actually did a record with Faith, whatever, and we had vocals from Biggie Smalls on it. So that was
Oh wow.
a nostalgic, like, inkling in my career. I was like, okay. You know, just little stuff like that that you never that you never think you'll be able to touch as a filmmaker. You know, coming up, growing up, and coming up in the game, listening to these iconic artists and stuff like that. So it was definitely a pleasure dealing with all these independent artists, and also having the trust from these big label artists, whatever, to say, okay, I'll try this guy out, and you know, I feel like I received uh kudos for doing what I had to do, and that's where I'm at. And then obviously my team. I want to shout out my man Jay Rodriguez. He's one of my partners, whatever, from back in
Oh
the day.
man, Jay was a great one.
Yeah. And then my man Alex Patel was my first partner, Indian guy I met in college, whatever. He was the guy that we first used to study this stuff. Like, we used to be watching old Hype Williams DVDs with him commentary about how they shot things and stuff like that, looking up video treatments, looking up Mark Roman out as a director that I fell in love with younger, whatever. Did a lot of cool stuff for like Coldplay and like when you look up Mark Roman, he did 99 Problems JD video,
Oh, that's
but I knew him
crazy.
before. Yeah, I knew his style before that. Hype Williams, obviously, I like Little X, I like Benny Boom and all them. So it was just a lot of dope people. Chris Robinson, uh, those are the people that I was like looking up to. And then, you know, obviously with this whole explosion of like the prosumer cameras that cranking out higher quality, so everybody's a filmmaker now, and I love it because, you know, we all got ideas, so you want to get them out. So I think I never thought of it as a negative thing. Like, oh, too many people coming in and flooding the market, but I'm just like, we're on this earth to get our ideas out. So, you know, these cameras and these editing platforms and stuff like that, we can crank them out quicker now. So um,
Absolutely.
that's what we wanted. I mean, I remember coming into it with it, but no, I was shooting on film. You know how I had a photo class. It was a 7 hour class. You would be in class for 1 hour, and then you would be taking pictures for like two, and then you'll be in the dark room for like three. You know what I'm saying? To try to get one image out. So now on your iPhone,
Crazy.
you can take your pictures on some like Snapchat. So it's just amazing how technology has like sprung us forward. You know?
Yeah, I was definitely going to get into that with like how
Yeah.
technology changed the game for
Yeah, I
you.
could talk
You
all
know,
day, man. Yeah,
I know it was a big change from how things used to be,
yeah.
because I don't even know how long have you even been, you know, doing videography, and and when did you get into it? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, okay,
when did
yeah.
you know that
So,
it was a thing that was for you?
well, my father used to do it back in the day, like in the late '80s, going into the '90s. He used to had this program down at Essex County College where he would like interview like Sharp James, Ronald Rice, like all these public
Okay.
officials. And so back let me go back a little bit. So my father was a stay-at-home dad. Like, he was like the ultimate dad in my neighborhood in Ellsberg section up there off of 18th Avenue and Stuyvesant area. We lived on Mead Street. And he had a lot of time, whatever. So he used to like have all the people in the neighborhood like come to our house, and he would just like sit down and talk to people and stuff like that. You know, just like kind of give the kids, like, you know, they didn't have fathers around. Like, we all just be like in a circle, just playing stuff. He taught us how to play football, basketball, all of this one block. And then my mom was having to work every day. She used to go to work for PSE&G. So without my mom's whatever, like none of this stuff is possible. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the one that was the breadwinner, and she was like, you know, the nurturer and stuff like that. And my father was just like the hobbyist and the one that was like the protector of the neighborhood. So it was like a perfect
Absolutely.
marriage. So me and my two brothers, my older brother Ram, my little brother Heen, like we were like kind of like protected in a sense, whatever the neighborhood, because everybody knew my father. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
So anyway,
absolutely.
fast forward, he had the summer program, and he was on set, and I would come down there during the summertime when we were out of school, and I would be on set. I'm looking at these three guys, three camera guys, these big cameras with the big tripods. Somebody's miking up the people, and they got this lighting grid and all that. And I'm like, this don't really look like work. You know what I'm saying? It looked like
Look fun.
they're having fun out here, and everybody's getting paid. So that's when I knew at like a younger age, I was like, okay, this might be something I might want to, I might want to pursue as far as a career path. And then when I got to college, I took up video production, and then ever since then, I've just been rocking out. So like I owe it to my mother and father, you know, just the whole setting us up without even knowing they setting us up for certain things.
That's real
You know,
dope, man. So what was the first video you ever shot? Was it Drift?
okay, the first video I ever, the
The
first video I
first
ever
video
shot.
you ever shot, and the last video you shot.
All right, so the first video I ever shot, my father had an old Digital 8 camera, and to this day we still got the studio booth in our basement, and my brother still does studio recording down at the studio. I had an old Digital 8 camera, and I shot videos for like we were just in my basement whenever we used to rap, whatever. So I had the camera out, so I did a video for all my peoples at the time rapping in the basement. That was the first essential video that I've ever done on record. And then my last video, you talking about now, like current, like the last thing I shot?
Right now, the last thing you probably shot yesterday, because I know you busy.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm tripping. Oh yeah, my man HD. We shot a video in Jersey City on Saturday.
Mm.
My man HD Picasso, he's from Asbury. He just signed a warrant or whatever. So, you know, he got things like kind of, you know, rolling off down here. So but
So
in
what's
between
dope
that, you know,
about you, man, is that, like you said, you have a video with your man from Asbury, but you got videos with Lil Durk. You did the Megatron for Mary J and Nas tour.
like
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
that was a big deal for us. That was a defining moment because you know I've been to many concerts. I've been to a plethora of concerts and stuff like that, and I'm always amazed at what comes on the screen before they come out. And to actually do one for like some of the biggest artists in hip hop, I was like, wow, this little kid from North, just little geek kid from North, that just like having fun to be able to do something of that magnitude. I want to shout out my man Nice and all the people that are kind of got those relationships and trusted me. And my wife. So another thing, my wife produces all my work, so it's like I want to call it the perfect marriage because should we do business together and we got to make a life and then raise kids and stuff like that. So
It's a family
uh,
affair, man.
yeah. And
Family
I want
affair.
to shout out my ex-wife too. I know it's weird, but my ex-wife was there at the beginning too, when those creative parts of me just trying to figure out what things were, whatever. So I always want to shout her out as well. Like I can't
Dope.
leave her out because she's a big part of
No,
that
that's
story.
not weird. We're not gonna call
Yeah,
that weird at all.
yeah,
You know what I'm
but you know how
saying?
it goes. Yeah,
Props
you know how
and
it goes.
props and respect, and people who
Yeah,
were
exactly,
pivotal in
exactly.
your in your journey. They all count. You know what I mean? All the
Yeah, it's the
time.
fact. Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
people know me too.
Regardless.
Like I don't leave nobody out, like because I'm a Libra too. So I always feel like if I'm having fun, I want you to have fun, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
never like, oh, if I'm having fun, I don't care about nobody else. Yeah, I'm always trying to make sure everybody's good in the circle.
The scale is
Yeah, trying to
even,
keep
man.
that balance.
That's dope. Nah, that's dope, bro. Um,
Yes.
let's get into one of these joints you did. Before we get into
Okay.
the Little Dirk joint, because he probably gonna get my my video blocked. So we gonna play that later.
That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah.
They
Let's
gonna
go
snatch
time
that for
they block
that.
it later. It's fine.
But it's all good because the people live gonna see it, and then we chopping it up. We recording it in
Yeah,
the
that's a fact.
background and
That's a
chopping
fact.
it up for YouTube. So we gonna leave that out when we do the actual footage. So it's all
Okay.
good. We ain't worried about that at all. Shout to
Nah.
everybody who's in the building though, man. The comments, the live studio audience is so important. We got Mo Crane up in here. What's up, bro? We said
Well, I
peace,
know.
fellas. Barry
I'm supposed to get
Singleton, the
you too.
Bally
Forgive me, bro.
Hours
I
in
got you.
here.
I got you.
I see my
He
pops.
we been playing
Dugans is
phone
in the
tag.
building. Shout to the homie Dugans. He'll be locked in with me tomorrow. We gonna get into a
Dude.
few of his joints today. Yeah, the family's here, man. It's a family affair. Always love that. Let's see. The Shokani Alley Cat Envato
Oh
joint. Tell me about
We
that.
had fun. I think we shot that like last summer. We was in Queens and then we was in Harlem. Yeah.
Harlem on the rise. So let's get into
Envato.
that joint, man. Let's give him some of that.
My man Ali
We'll
Cat.
come back
Yeah.
and chop it up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Real talk with Big Left. Got my man Rock Davis in the building with me. Y'all stay tuned in, man. Hit that share button. Let your people know we in here, man. We about to get into some real talk, and we about to play some good music, man, from these unsigned artists all over the world. But right now, it's a Rock Davis production. Here we go.
Yes.
Let's go. We'll be right back. Yo, shout to Dugans for bringing the new video clip at the end of the other video. They don't do that no more, man. That's a lost art, bro.
I know, yeah, that they call it
Shout
that
to Duke
the snippet.
for that right there. I don't see that like that no more, man.
Like even when I do stuff, people don't be asking for that no more. I'm like, y'all messing up. Y'all be
Make
doing
sure I
songs.
got you in here. Your
Finish
audio
songs.
is off. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, nah, we ain't got your audio right. Let me make sure you in here. Let me hear. Yeah, it look like we cut your audio, man.
Am I still here? Can you hear me?
Check the mic. Make sure on your end we couldn't hear you, man.
You hear me now?
We'll get you back in there. We'll get you back in the mix. Yo, that was. Let me see. We had one. The first video was from Rock. Second video was from the homie Dugans. Dugans gonna be with me in here tomorrow. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night we gonna chop it up with him, man. Legendary freaking story, man. A legendary story. It's gonna be. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear Rock, right? All right, so we good. That's me. That's me tripping, man. Look. You good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You was here the whole time, man. That was me. That was me tripping. And we live, so we good. That's live studio audience mess, man. We edit that right out. It's all fam in here. Yeah, I had you the whole time, man.
Okay.
Shoot, man. So yeah, that was one joint, and it was just dope that, like I said, you've done the Megatron for the Mary and Nas tour, and you've done Lil Durk. You've done, like you said, you work with Diddy. You work with some of the biggest in the game, and you still, rock out with artists.
For
from
sure.
the hood. You make it work. You did videos for my daughter. You
Yeah. That was fun too.
You make sure
my
it
first time
works
meeting her too.
for the artist. You know what I mean?
Sir.
Which is really,
big
for the artist.
Y'all came to my house that day. We was on the roof.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not. Was you there that day? I just there so many people.
Nah, I was out
there. It was bad kids on the roof. It was like it was like 20 kids, right?
Yeah, we was on the roof. We went we went like
the
almost into the water out there by by where you stay.
Yeah, Edgewater, yeah.
You know what I mean? We went out on the rocks in the water.
Yeah.
She was all nervous with her little slippery shoes on.
I remember that. It was cold. It was really cold. I remember it was like kind of going into spring, I think.
Shout to my boy Malik in the building. Shout to Twin. Twin is in the building. He said that was a dope song from Dugans. Dugans is in here.
What up, Twin?
He rocking with us tomorrow. We're gonna have a real dope conversation. Shout to my man Afate Annam, another videographer, real dope.
What up, son?
And he said Rock Davis is literally his inspiration. So it's dope that we got him in here for you, man.
One of my favorite people in the world.
Word up. Really, really dope, man. To have another videographer that's doing his numbers in here, giving credit to the brother Rock Davis, man. Who really does his thing out here, man. When it comes down to shooting these videos now, do you prefer to do the treatment and direct it in your vision, or do they sometimes come with their own treatment, their own direction, and you just rock out with their vision?
Every situation is unique. A lot of times, like with the label stuff, it's always, what is your idea? It's like they always bidding. You're always bidding for jobs. So if you have the better idea, then another director would get the job based on their sentiments and what they're trying to do with the record. And then a lot of times with the independent artists, they already have their idea as well, which I like. I like both ways because both of them are fine, because you kind of get a chance with the artist is thinking, and you're there to facilitate. And then if you're in a situation with the label stuff, it's all your idea, whatever. Now you got to execute that whole idea in totality. Just on the strength of you and your team and the idea that you already had, and you try to just implement it and then execute it. So I like both ways. To be honest with you, I like collaborating with artists when they have an idea and we get to facilitate it. Then I like getting that job and whatever. Then it's completely what you had in your brain from what you heard from their record, and then you present it and and it's out there.
So, needless to say, if it's a big budget project from a label and they hit you with the big bag, we shooting the joint. Now, what makes you take on a project that might be a smaller budget? You know what I'm saying? And it's not really making or breaking your situation, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
may motivate you.
like I said, it's just I'm just fortunate, to do it full time. I know a lot of videographers have like jobs and they trying to figure out how to do it, whatever. So I've been fortunate enough to, have a lot of time just to have, to just the possibilities of doing different things. So prime example, like I do commercials, documentaries, my feature film stuff. So I'm dibbling and dabbling everything a little bit. So for me, I think it's the timing, like the time factor as far as like if I have time to do it, which I do. What I'm saying, everybody think I'm busy all the time, but I'm not. So that's a good thing to have. Everybody think you're busy, so you can kind of pick and choose. But trust me, I say this to everybody because I don't want people to think you're so busy that you can't even talk to nobody. That's not me.
Yeah.
And people tell you when they call me, I pick up. So,
so you have an editing team? Because if you were editing
yeah,
and
I have
shooting, you'd be busy as hell with all the
I do a lot
shit.
of the editing too. I do a lot of editing. Then I got people that my man Renell, one of my favorites. My man Ish. Well, I gotta shout my team out too. I gotta shout out Ish. I gotta shout out Big Ed. I gotta shout out my man Ed, the other Ed, the Grinch. I gotta shout out Joti. I gotta shout out my man Nige. I gotta shout out. Who am I missing? My man Adler, which is who I shared his office with. It's a bunch of people. I feel like I'm missing somebody. My brother, I was my big bro. My brother's always there for me. It's just so many people that I work with that I appreciate being part of the journey. And I don't really call it
in the
team,
building. He
the
just
network.
said, "Shout out the Hustle All Seasons gear." That's his platform. I see you in the Rock Davis agenda at all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's the merch played into the game, man?
Yeah. Nah.
Hit my man
It's
Malik in the
been wonderful
comments
because
too.
I'm like,
Malik right there. If you want the Hustle All Seasons flavor,
I like
you
that.
got
That
all
look
the
dope.
flavors right there. You know what I mean? And that's Exit 9's finest. If you remember the Turnpike T-shirts, you know what I mean? Live Kings, Live Queens out in Gunswick.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's the creator
that was a big
of that.
deal.
That's one of my first management team right there. When I first
Really?
started spitting, Fizz and Malik, shout to those brothers. They really
I
put me in
want to say around the time it was like, what time? It was like 06, 07-ish.
They put me in position before anybody. I'm telling you. And Live Kings, Live Queens, the whole Exit 9 movement, and it's Hustle All Seasons right now. So that's what we rocking with. Besides the low, you know what I mean? If it ain't low, it's a local brand from my family. You know what I mean? So tell me about the Rock Davis logo, man.
So I was in the middle of shooting a video for Ghostface Killer, and I was on the dock holding this camera contraption. It's like a Ronin, and my boy Ed had took the picture. Like I was like kind of like you said, see how this is right here. When you can see whatever. So that was vectored out. And my boy Denny, shout out to Secret Society and Nimi and all them, Ish and all them.
Yeah.
My man Denny from Secret Society was like, yo, you should make that like a NBA logo. He sent me like like he's playing around like a red, white, and blue one. And then I was like, being who I am, whatever. So I said, let me make it, the red, black, and green.
It was kind of an NBA logo type of look.
Yeah. So it started from this. It started from my man taking the picture. Then it started from Denny saying you should make that a logo. So I'm not even thinking about it. So Denny, I appreciate Denny for even like kind of sparking that little brainchild in my head to move forward with that.
I remember when you first rolled them out, you was moving them things, man.
Yeah.
And people can still get a Rock Davis tee, right?
Oh yeah. You go to the website rockdavis.com. All the stuff is right there. I don't promote it enough, but I guess I should start. But it's been well received because I feel like it's like a novelty thing in the sense of like if you see me doing stuff, whatever. I got this platform called the Rock Davis Logo Acting Experience. So every time I have those events, whatever, people buy shirts and stuff like that because they're a part of something. So I don't really do it like it's some kind of style. Like, yo, look at this logo. This is the new fashion. Like, it ain't that. It's just like, you kind of buy into what I'm about, and you kind of just like support the shirt and stuff like that. But it's not a fashion statement. It's just something that I just like kind of sell that you have, that you can say you're a part of an experience that you kind of like had with me and things of that nature as far as the filmmaking process.
If you rock with Rock Davis, it's a piece. You know what I mean? It's a piece to have in the collection right there. I got one.
So this is me. This is me. But then my wife tried to get one up on me. She got my son on it, and my son one is the one that's really selling. Hold on.
Yeah, I love that logo.
Yeah, the one with him. This is the one everybody like because
that's me. Hold on, let me put that in the big
screen.
Because
it's like little. It looks like a little kid holding a gun, but it's not.
Really dope.
Yeah,
that is me, yo.
That's the one. That's the one that's selling out because a lot of times people are like, yo, what is this contraption? Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So my wife was smart enough to say, well, let's simplify it and do something that's like more like, that you can kind of visualize. And so that one's been selling more than my older logo. So
Wifey been the blueprint, man.
Yeah.
Wifey one of the keys to success.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I know how you roll too, so I
absolutely, man. I couldn't be down here doing what I'm doing right this second. I'd be busy if it wasn't for her. She holding down whatever I'm not doing right now.
The women in our lives, man. Women run the world, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Definitely appreciate mine, man. Definitely. Well, who are some of your inspirations? You inspiring people like Afate Annam, people who are on the come up and doing their thing even at a high level. You're inspiring them. So who inspires a Rock Davis?
Oh, so I mean, in the beginning stages, I used to my father used to tell me go to Harlem and buy these black exploitation films. So I was big on like Gordon Parks, like Melvin Van Peebles, stuff like that. And I'm just like kind of seeing like that 70s cinema and like how cool was like kind of invented and thrown upon us. And it kind of shaped who we are. I mean, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Those films, those black exploitation films kind of gave us a little confidence, right? Coming out of that civil rights movement kind of vibe. So like Gordon Parks, Melvin Van Peebles, and some other ones too. That's like Robert Towns is one of my favorite. So Hollywood Shuffle, one of my favorite movies of all time. One of my top 5 movies, Hollywood Shuffle. And that's what motivated me to shoot my film, my first feature, because it's about a dude trying to get a film done. But he did it in the comedic realm, and it was the funniest thing ever. So I got to shout out Robert Townsend. That's one of those movies where I was in college that I used to laugh like my ass off every day just to kind of stay motivated in this film world. So I tell people, if you don't know anything about Hollywood Shuffles, go check that out. Robert Townsend, like one of the funniest things ever. It had the Wayans in it, had all those guys in it. So that's on the beginning stage. Now it's so many filmmakers. It's so, how can I say it without sounding weird? It's so many filmmakers out there. So it's like it's like you grabbing an inspiration from everything. It's not just one person, because one person can do this thing that was amazing. You probably won't see him in your algorithm for another 2 years or something. And then somebody else is doing something. Then I'm on YouTube looking at tutorials. I'm on YouTube looking at how they did this. It's just everything around me now is inspiration. So I can't really pinpoint and say it's a person. It's just like what's around you, and I'm saying what you're around, and kind of, and the fact that I travel a lot too, whatever. The fact that I travel is like, for me, it's the biggest inspiration and the biggest influence on how I try to do things.
Yeah, you see a lot that way, man. Do videographers collab? Do they collab like rappers, or do you, or not really?
I mean, it's different. It's hard to, I guess, because I guess it's visions. So that's like you getting on a platform, you're a keynote speaker. He's like, yo, Rock, come on with me. And I want to talk about this. You want to talk about that. It gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, gotta make sense. Well, I mean, besides music videos,
that's a tough one. I never been asked that. That's a good question.
No, I'm just wondering, like, maybe you get up with other videographers. Let's go in on this project.
Oh yeah, I mean, we do. I mean, we do and chop it up and talk. But as far as like locking in and say we're doing a project, I think it would have to be something that we have a think tank that we really sit down and see who's doing what. You understand? So
absolutely,
I think that's something that we can kind of explore in the future.
Now, what you guys shaking outside of the music video realm? Because you a shooter. You're not just
Yeah, facts.
music videos. Like you already, you dropped a movie. That was your first feature film that you
Yeah, my
shot
first
yourself.
feature, yeah.
And how much more of that do you have on
Yeah,
the
so
agenda
I'm
and
in the
in your
process
mind?
of I'm in the process of finishing up another film, and then I got some things that's working on the TV realm, or whatever. So I'm quiet about that because that'd be a cool space for me if that happens for me. So I'm just in the works of dealing with some stuff that's dealing with some network kind of work. But music videos has always been the jabs, and the film is always the knockout. Um, so what I've been doing just recently, I said, well, let me get into stuff that I want to do because a lot of times I'm like a hired gun. Like people, pay you to do stuff. It's like even shooting a music video, they're hiring you to do it. It's not like your idea or anything of that nature. And I applaud those people that come into this film business saying I'm only shooting my own stuff, my own ideas. I didn't start out like that. I just started out like I'm trying to make a living, and then at the same time, it's something I love to do because I grew up in it. So I was never thinking about, let me write my own film until just recently where I did my first feature. And I've been a part of other films. Like I was co-directing my man Jay Rodriguez on a couple of films. I DP'd some films. My man Rob Stapleton the stuff, some other stuff. And then I'm in the middle of doing this documentary about co-parenting. So I think it's pretty powerful. That's going to be the next thing. I'm going to try to have the premiere in September as well. So,
So
and then I'm going to try to get that out officially.
do you
So
have a
yeah, so
preference of at this point music videos or TV and film? Is
no,
one or the
it's
other
more the narrative.
creative feeling better to you right now, or
Yeah. So the narrative thing, because every Sunday I throw my Rock Davis local acting experience where I got people like would be actors that's trying to take a stab at it and trying to get a general knowledge of what it would feel like to be in front of a camera and like kind of like getting that self expression out. I've been locked in with that because it's keeping me sharp as well, the director, just kind of like coaching people on. And so let's be clear, I'm not an acting coach, but just like from the stuff I've been through and the people I've been around, I feel like I know a thing or two about filmmaking. So I'm just trying to get some people a crash course on what it would be like if you want to kind of get into this acting realm. So I'm more into the narrative at this point right now in my life. 46. I've been doing it for like since 2001, and I've been fortunate enough to make a living off of it ever since. I raised a family, and see the world. So
dope, man. You
yeah.
familiar with Tobias
Yeah,
Truvillion?
Tobias, my man, we got the same birthday.
Oh, y'all got the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's my older brother, man.
he's doing the acting
Tobias, my
class,
older
man.
brother.
Y'all need to collab a little bit.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I think his platform's a little different because mine is like more like the cameras up and filming, and then they learn how to like blocking and stuff like that as far as with the camera being on and the
That's what
monitor
I'm
and stuff like
saying.
that.
Y'all two together would make a really
Yeah. We're gonna make
interesting
that happen.
class.
We both got to what I think is happening organically. Like even my man Saladin, whatever, he helped me out because Saladin got the same birthday as me, Tobias, and
Oh wow.
Saladin. Like we the big three.
Something
I
about
call it.
filmmakers, man.
Yeah, no, the
What
big three is
date is
October
that? What is that date?
October 1st. It's a
Oh
birthday.
wow.
Yeah,
That might be
yeah.
videographer day. We ain't even know it.
Yeah, we all heavy into the filmmaking process. So,
Wow.
what Tobias is doing is amazing because I feel like eventually we need to link up and make it bigger than what it is for both of us, and I think it can happen. So we always talk to Tobias. Tobias is another moving shake out here that's like shaking the world up for North and stuff like that. So,
Absolutely.
always
He's
shout out
moving
to
on a big
Tobias.
scale himself. You know what I'm saying? I could just see the two of you guys together making
Yeah, Tobias is for
serious noise
sure.
in that realm.
Yep.
Absolutely, man. Um, any advice for videographers on the come up who may be watching and you know, give me a nice little sound bite I could give to the videographers on the come up that need to hear from somebody who's doing it on a high level. What would you tell them to
The
keep in
biggest
mind?
thing, the biggest thing for me, and what I've learned from hearing horror stories, whatever. No, just be a man of your word and just tell people the truth. If I can't do it, no. If I told them I have it to you Friday and it's Friday, call them and be like, yo, I ain't got it done yet. Give me Monday. If you take a deposit, just make sure you follow up to make sure that you're gonna do what you're gonna say you're gonna do. And that's the biggest thing because the creativity that's something that they got to find on their own. Like you can't teach creativity, in my opinion. But the business of it, you should just definitely understand that you're taking somebody's money, you're taking somebody's stipend. Just make sure you kind of deliver your word. That's my biggest thing right there. It sounds so simple, but it's not.
Integrity right there, man.
It sounds
That's
simple,
a
but it's
lesson.
not.
That's a jewel right there. You know what I mean?
And I honestly say my entire career, it's not one person to say, "Yo, Rock did me dirty." Like Rock did
No,
this. Like I don't have none of that on my jacket.
no, sir.
So
You come highly recommended by everybody you ever work with. You know what I mean? They
yeah,
don't say
thank you,
nothing
man.
but, they highly professional from the beginning to the end. And also
Yeah.
the finished product is always A1. You know what I mean? That's all I ever
Yeah,
heard about you from the beginning.
I definitely learned that from my mom and pops because just the way that, like I said, my father was like a staple in the community. He had to talk to everybody, so he couldn't be out here lying to people and playing games because everybody came to him for advice. So I just seen that firsthand. I see my father pretty much like broker people's lives and just tell them like, you do this way, do it that way, do it that way, blah blah blah. So I kind of learned that from him, to be honest with you. And then my mom has always been 1,000 with everybody. And my mom's the same way as my father, but just on in the female realm. So everybody came to her for things. So it's just like I had the best of both worlds. Looking at that, I've been fortunate to have my mother and father in my life as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So
Same here. And
uh,
I take
I
great
get
pride in making
because
sure I do that for mine, you know?
yeah, because a lot of people aren't fortunate to have that dynamic. And yeah, so I'm grateful for just my mother and father being in the trenches and just kind of sticking it out. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I come from that same cloth. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I stay trying to represent the same exact thing, man. So what's next? What's next for Rock Davis? What's the next move? What's on the agenda? What should the people be looking out for? And how can they keep in touch and stay in tune with the movement?
Yeah, so that Rock Davis logo acting experience, if they go to my Instagram, it's Rock Davis COM. Um I'm doing this little platform thing that's pretty much taken off at this point. I started at the top of the year. It's with would be actors, like seasoned actors. So I have guests come through like that. It's just an environment that I create. I do it at my house that I grew up at in North. That's where it all started at. So I said I wanted to start there first just to kind of get that energy back on my mom's house. And it's been going well. Like I had 9 classes so far. They all been booked, and everybody's been talking highly of it. And I got everything archived or whatever. So I just got to start promoting that more and just showing like the world building that we created in that space over there. And it's been fun with it because everybody's learning, everybody's meeting actors, meeting other actors, and I'm about to start having guest directors come in. So it's about to be turned up. So I'm just excited about that platform. But on the movie tip, I'm in the middle of finishing my documentary. It's very powerful about co-parenting because I'm in a situation like that. So I'll be trying to turn my pain into like something creative. Uh, and that's it right now. And then obviously I get calls every day for doing videos. So that ain't never going to work. I can say, yo, I'm shutting down for 5 years. And then I come back in 5 years and still be there.
And you right back.
We in the visual world. They're not saying who I am, I'm just saying the world we in. Everybody needs something done visually.
Content. Visual is the world right now.
Exactly. So
damn, that's a blessing, man. Hey, man, we did an hour. It ain't even feel like it.
Hey, nah. Come on,
hour
man.
went by. We told you we chopping it up, man. That's the big homie. We just chopping it up, man. Let me see. Any questions in the building for Rock Davis? What we gonna do? Let's get into the Lil Durk video. You know what I mean? Let the people know a little something about this one. Talk it up before we get into it, and then any questions from the room we'll take. And then I'm gonna cut you loose. I know you editing right now. You in the office.
Oh yeah. You got the headphones on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So look, so I'm gonna try to turn around. I'm over here. I'm don't talk much about. Can I flip this around? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm over here editing Nas right now.
Ooh, look at that. The man chopping up Nas video right now. Come on, man. The Legends is on Real Street Views TV.
Man, I'm in the house. I'm in my office working. I ain't outside. I ain't out here flashing cash. I ain't out here saying, "Look at me, look, I'm doing it." Nah, I just be working.
I love to see it, man. I see young Samad Savage in the building, one of the dope
young
artists out the area.
Man, what up, son?
I got some work from him in here.
Yeah, he's serious. Like,
we're gonna hit Samad after the Lil Durk video. You know what I mean? Cool. Since he in the building. That's one of my favorite young people right there, man. What a hustler. What a great artistic mind young Samad Savage is. Follow him if you see him in the comment section right now. He says showing Nas in the editing timeline is a strong flex. Yes, indeed. What Apathy say? I'm for sure trying to collab with Rock one of these days. Our schedules will align for sure. Need to build with the homie. Yeah, he's really, really serious about how he shoots, man. He takes that serious, man. That would be a dope person. I would love to see y'all connect
Yeah, for sure, for
and
sure. That's
build
nothing.
on a project, man. Um, he said he just responded to it. That's a Samad. Just responded to a diss record. Somebody tried to diss Samad. That's wild. That's the game coming to these young cats.
Yeah, yeah,
Wild.
yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I know what's going on. That's fine. I mean, go get into it.
These
Yeah,
youngins is wilding,
yeah.
man.
It's cool. Though. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, this was good,
You know
man.
what I'm
We
saying?
need that. We
Long as
need
you
that in the
don't
game.
violent.
You know what I
Like, I'm
mean?
for yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I think for now, like for me, I'm just like the diss stuff, whatever. It seems like it's like staged in a sense, but it's cool. It's fine.
So you stay neutral, because um what happens if Kendrick come to you for a video, but then Drake come to you for the response video? You know what I mean? Like what you gonna do? What you supposed to do in that situation?
I'm a Libra, so I do well. I do well. I
You
do
gonna
well in that
balance the
world.
scale.
I'll figure it out. Yeah,
Dope.
I'll play both sides. It's like, no, I'm joking.
You gonna get both bags, I bet you. You gonna figure that out. Oh man, this dude is crazy. Let's get to this young Dirk, little Dirk. Tell me about Bora Bora, man.
We had fun. So, little Dirk, he had a cast on whatever. I forgot what he was going through whatever, but he had something happened. He had the cast on the whole time, and we were just having a good time. And then we had two locations. We left the private jet location, and then we was at the spot, this house. We shot most of it in Miami, and we shot some of the cutaway stuff. My man went out there and got drone shots out there and all that. So we kind of merged those two together, and we had a good time doing it. Dirk was always cool, always fun, whatever. I just what the thing with Little Dirk is whatever. I just know he's from Chicago, and that era he was in, whatever. It was just a lot of pain over there, all the stuff they've been through over there, whatever. So I always shouted him out. Just like every time I seen him, always like he was in a good place, he's in a good head place on top of all that stuff that whole camp was going through. With that whole Chicago
It's a
rap
real
scene.
life going on behind the scenes of this music business. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's what a lot
yeah,
of people don't
yeah,
differentiate and separate sometime. Like
yeah.
it be real life going on.
He always been cool with me. He always been pretty just laid back and like he always got a smile on his face, joking around with people and all that while we were on set. So it was always fun.
No doubt, man.
Yeah,
Definitely appreciate you for being in here with us, man.
yeah. Come on, man.
Dope conversation. Always a dope build, man. Um, yeah, if you just want to let the people know how to stay in tune, any websites, any socials that they
Oh
should
yeah,
be
yeah,
following
sure.
on the way out.
RockDavis.com. Simple. RockDavis.com. And then Instagram is the same thing without the dot. It's RockDaviscom. And then everything is there you need. Like, the link is in the bio if you want to sign up for the acting experience. You go on that website, all the merch is there, all the videos are there, everything is there. All
Yep.
of the bio you need to know about me. What you see is what you see is what you see is what you get kind of thing. There's no like smoke and mirrors. I'm a man of my word. I try to be for the most part.
Absolutely, man. Y'all
Happy
see
to be
this
here.
man right there. Rock Davis.com on Instagram. RockDavis.com is the movement. So y'all see it right there, man. Appreciate you, my good brother. Stick around,
Yes,
watch some
sir.
of these videos with me
I
on the
mean, I
way
ain't going
out. You
away.
know what I mean?
Ain't going away. Until you kick me out, I'm here.
Let's get into this Dirk joint. We're gonna get into Samad Savage, and then we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do what we do. This platform is for artists, you know what I mean, for the videos, the hard work that they put in. You know the hard work that these artists put in, you know the money that they spend to shoot these videos. And I just feel like there should be platforms to play them. So I was just trying to create that, you know what I mean, and talk to some of my legendary friends at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's how the Real Street Views TV was born. You know what I mean? A little bit of video music box and a little bit of 106 and Park and a little bit of all the legendary things we grew up on, you know what I mean? Just
Fact.
combined into
Fact.
one.
Yeah.
So the artists, the unsigned artists are really, really important to me. And you
Yeah,
guys are
I
really
think it's
important to me
important. I think it's
for
important as a
making it.
director. Yeah. I think it's important as a director to kind of do both, like what I'm saying, like the independent and whatever, to kind of stay grounded and to kind of keep your ear to the street and all that stuff. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Rock Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Show him some love. Y'all go follow him. Follow his movement. Get you a dope Rock Davis tee. The baby Rock Davis logo is crazy.
you
Go
have to
get
watch.
you one of those. You know what I mean? Let's get into this little Dirk Bora Bora joint directed by Rock Davis. We're going to get into some My Savage, and we just going to play some music. And then I'm going to play a whole 10-minute freestyle from freaking Black Thought just because I want to.
Oh, yeah,
it's
my favorite too. Black Thought, favorite too.
Flex freestyle.
You don't get no credit, man.
Just because you can do that when it's your platform. Shout out to everybody who's in the building. We're going to keep rocking. Y'all stay in here, yo. I see my man Larry West, Samaj Savage. I love you, little bro. Afate Animals in the building. Twin. I see the twins in here. The 118 twins.
Yeah.
The double I twins is always in every building. You know what I mean? Appreciate those brothers. Let's get in this joint. This is Lil Durk, Bora Bora, produced by Rock Davis. Appreciate you for being here with me, bro.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Bro, I understand life is hard and shit, but shit, my nigga, like, you either gonna sit there and take the fucking punches, or you gonna get the fuck up and fight the fuck back.
Crumbled up the world on my hand into pieces. So much drip, you would thought that I leaked this. Thought I was dead, it was all in your head. Now a nigga coming back like Jesus. Gotta feed the team, and I'm sure that these crackers got cheese. I believe it's Cheez-Its. Nigga been away, got him seasick. Now I'm pulling up on your beaches. But I call them women cause I ain't that cold. But you know I ain't never give a sheet switch. The flow up, a nigga been getting this dough up. Cause broke what I don't love. I'm living to pick up my bros up. Let's blow up, no hold ups. I figured I'm killing you hoes, yup. I've been delivering no stuff like a drug dealer, but much deliver clutch. But now you stuck with a deluxe. Nigga, cool clutch killing, not a bullet hitting them up. But I feel love till the hate drops up. That's why you motherfuckers hate my guts. Ha! Everybody thought I was deceased, but now I'm coming back like Issa. Like an immigrant, I keep a visa. Never that I'll bring her back to beat, cause I'm in with the game, like some big ol' double D's. Yup, feel it in my veins like the blood I never bleed. What? I can never be cut, only handle hot shit. What the fuck's a teacup? I handle bars, now I'm riding to the cycle breaker. Michael make an idol shit, my vital traits a tidal wave. I'm isolated by the way, I hide away till I create the final stage where I negate the cause I hate. I'm sorry, wait, get to what kind of pace, but I don't know how to take. I'm trying to slay illiterate pounds of waste, not creative, it is cannot equate. These bombs away, they sick of to try to face the one of them operate. To find a fate is for me to dominate, I need you to concentrate. Let me know when I'ma stop putting these beats in the burial. I was way too down bad, I was very broke. Nigga was bored, so he flipped like a Vario. Can't be a scary, so much material. Cause I heard from both sides like a stereo. Tryna copy my vibe like it's karaoke. Man at the house like I karaoke, please. I don't think you understand, I can never stop myself depending on another man. I could be broke one day, on the other hand, this loyal rock star, I'ma make another band. Big facts, my appeal popping and I'm fresh, no tic-tac. Bars hard, feel it in your stomach, that's a six-pack. All my niggas really made it happen, y'all just shit-chat. Had to show my ass, and while it's out, you can kiss that.
Durk, young Samaj Savage, you know what I mean? Play some of y'all legends, we play some of our young legends, you know what I mean? On the come up, you know what I mean? Once again, man, Rock Davis, I appreciate you, man. Taking time out of the busy schedule. I mean, you're editing a Nas joint, you know what I mean? And you gave me a couple of minutes in between that to
be clear, my bad. It was Ghostface and Nas, my bad. I didn't show you
Ghost and Nas. That's you just doubled up on it. You just raised the stock. One of my favorite artists, and you know what? You know what's crazy? The two artists. Let me put that on the big screen. The two artists that I bump their albums daily The only two
Yeah,
artists.
probably them too, right?
The only two artists is Supreme Clientele and Stillmatic that I bump
Wow. Yeah. Still
daily.
Mag, one of my favorite albums. I say that all the time. It's funny you said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stillmatic
Oh
and
wow.
Supreme
Like, You're the
Clientele
Man's my favorite record on there.
daily. I bump them
Yeah,
daily.
you said that.
Stillmatic. Shoot. One of my favorite joints gotta be shoot. What is it? Blood of a
I like
Slave, Heart of a
yeah.
King. You know what I mean? Just that concept.
Hold
Blood
on,
of a Slave, Heart of a King. You know what I mean? Just the way he
what,
brought that
what
whole.
track is that though? I know that song. I'm just trying to figure the name of the
That
song.
I believe that might be the second track after the intro.
Damn, I'm just still want to get in the
Blood
car
of a
right now. So,
Slave,
yeah.
Heart of a King. Crazy, crazy, yo. Shout to Noah the Dawn. I see him. He just shot me a video too. I'm definitely gonna play that. You know what's dope? You know Maria Davis from Mad Wednesdays.
Yeah. I mean, I used to
She's
go to
gonna
events.
be here May 1st. She's
That's
gonna check in
amazing.
with me.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
Wednesday,
in a
May
while.
1st. And the artist that's in the building, send me your videos. She's gonna watch the videos. Whoever she's feeling, she's bringing up to Mad Wednesdays on May 15th. You know what I mean? Legendary venue.
Legendary.
Legendary venue. From Jay-Z all the way, you know what I mean? Your favorite artists have graced the stage at Mad Wednesdays, yo. And Maria Davis is gonna be here live with us
That's
on
dope. Okay.
May 1st. That's a Wednesday.
Make sure-
She had to
I'll make
keep
sure
it
I'm there
on
for that.
brand. It had to be the first Wednesday of the month. So she's coming on the 1st of May, which is a Wednesday. And yeah, Mad Wednesdays is going down right here on Real Street Views TV. On Real Talk with Big Left. Maria Davis will be live in the building. And she's squatting out the artists. If she see you and she like your videos, she's bringing you to Mad Wednesdays to perform live. So y'all make sure y'all send me your hottest joints, man. Don't disappoint the legend. She gonna be in here watching, man. Yeah, Avatar said Ghost and Nas. You went even stronger with the flex. You went over. You OD with the flex, man. Let me let you get back to that, man. I appreciate you so much for taking the time to kick it with me, brother.
Sir, much love, man. Yes,
You
sir.
the man. Rock Davis
Yeah,
is
we
in
got
the
the one day
building.
too. I know you got the whatever. I only got one gun, bro. I need more. I need to bust off some
Oh, you
other
need to
one.
get them things. Well, what I'm gonna do? I'm actually coming with a Second Amendment podcast. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if people know, like, yeah. If you got a clean criminal
That's
background and a
too,
valid
man.
ID, you could get you a firearm legally in the state of New Jersey now, and you can also carry with the right certification. And I just, you know, I made myself pretty good with the process of making that
that's
happen.
important that you're doing.
So
because a lot of people are mystified about the process. A lot of people mystified about it.
Yeah, I know how to streamline the process for you with all the you know, the details. You hit me up, I'll let you know how to get it done. If you want your you know, your permit to purchase firearms or your permit to carry firearms, I definitely have that information for you. I'm waiting on you, Rock, whenever you're ready, man.
So I might come to you for the conceal and carry joint because I got my permit. I just need to
you got the purchase.
Yeah. I just want to do the conceal and carry joint.
I'll send you the whole process. Really, it's not nothing that I could do for you. It's just you got to know
the
step-by-step process. So I'll just send you that. I'll send it to your email, and then you got to do it from there.
I want you to fill it out for me. So I'm joking.
Yeah. Well, now I can. They just changed it so that you can actually. I can actually fill it out.
Okay. I definitely call you behind the scenes.
It went to the computers, so they changed everything. It's not like print out 4 pages in front and back and like it used to be. Everything is digital now, so I can actually help you with that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's figure it out.
So
that's
the next thing I want.
Okay.
That's another show. We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna talk about that too, man. He said a two-way podcast is something you should absolutely do. Oh yeah. Oh, that's coming. That's coming. Shot Cobain, shout out to Rock, the whole Itchy House, Ill City in the building. We about to get into some Ill City too.
Ill City.
Oh, we about to get into some Ill City.
The game.
You know we're getting into Ill City. That's one of my favorite groups from out here, man. Just so many dope, talented artists. Matter of fact, that's where we going. See, he set it up. Shot Cobain stepped up in the building, and now I see Ill City out the mud right here. You know what I mean? Rock, appreciate you
Well, I'm
again,
out.
man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
checking in with me, man. You know, come through anytime. Hit me for anything. You know, I hit
Yes,
you for
sir.
the excellent visuals for baby girl because she back. She just had my grandson, and now she
Awesome.
back. You know, making it
I
happen.
get it.
She looking
Yes,
good,
sir.
looking strong. The voice is beautiful. I'm about to play one of her joints too, actually. And yeah, appreciate you, man, for everything.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
You the
All right,
man.
Les.
Rock Davis. Show him some love, man. Go follow him. Get you a t-shirt. Big boy Rock Davis, baby Rock Davis. Get the whole collection. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody who's in the building too. Hit that share button, man.